News, I'm Charlotte Olson. Last night, the Jasper City Council listened to a request from Jasper Police Chief Mike Bennett for an appropriation from the local police continuation education fund of $20,000 to go towards the purchase of a new patrol vehicle. Prior to making a motion on Bennett's request, the council expressed questions of clarifying that the local police continuation fund is meant to be used for nearly anything needed except cover salaries for the Jasper Police Department. The request was eventually approved by the council. Afterwards, the council heard from Jasper Park Board President Roger Sager, who asked for the appropriation of funds to go towards the future development of the parklands. Last year, the council had set a budget for $300,000, and at this time, an approximate $60,000 has been utilized. This has covered the design component of the proposed park that will be located south of Sheeter Road, north of 15th Street, and west of US 231 that formerly served as home to the Jasper Country Club. As Sager addressed the council, he stated that his goal is to achieve a $500,000 endowment from the state. Sager explained that the initial general design has been profitable in the sense of receiving few grants, but gaining in contributions and landowner contributions that include the Bicentennial Nature Trust and Charitable Bargain Sale, and the Sager Family Foundation, who alone is contributing $1 million. Also, the plan is for extra money to be generated from $400,000 from donations for naming rights of various park features, $400,000 in other grant opportunities through organizations like the Du Bois County Community Foundation and also Indiana 15 Regional Planning Commission, a $35,000 Indiana Heritage Trust grant, and a $20,000 Community Foundation grant. The proposed build-out has a price tag of over $5 million, which has been greatly reduced through these charitable donations. The council discussed and then took the request into consideration by authorizing the creation of an ordinance to appropriate up to, but not exceeding, $4 million for the parklands development. The council approved for the creation of the ordinance that's anticipated to be signed this March. As the year progresses, so does the Stellar Community Project at Huntingburg. Tuesday morning, the city of Huntingburg held an informative session regarding the ongoing community projects. Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner explained how some projects are moving along, but being just ideas, and now they're moving into the next steps of implementation and engineering through development. Vicki Lewis is a member of the Stellar Steering Committee, and she says that the projects are great opportunities for Huntingburg and, of course, the Huntingburg community.
It's going to benefit the entire community because whenever you invest in your community, you invite others to come and invest. And so I think it's one of those where as a city and as citizens, we're going to add to our community and we're going to encourage private folks to do that. Also, just when things look a little nicer, when they're easier to use, when things work better, water lines, that sort of thing, it really encourages folks to take care of their property and encourages new businesses to come to our empty storefronts as well. I think we're just really excited about the Stellar projects. This has an opportunity for Huntingburg to get on the map. And we've always been on the map for our historic downtown, but it gives us an opportunity to show that we have an intention and we're being active and we're being engaged in helping our community continue to grow and helping our community continue to maintain itself. And we're just excited about Stellar.
As Lewis expressed her enthusiasm, she also emphasized the importance of the improvements and how they will likely benefit merchants along 4th Street. Among the project, the closest towards engineering developments is the 4th Street Heritage Trail. The projects have selected to proceed with the project with VS Engineering Group. The firm was chosen as one of the top 2 firms from 5 proposals on February the 5th, and they were chosen because they gave a presentation to the scoring committee regarding this specific project and were chosen according to the executive summary provided at the Stellar quarterly session on Tuesday. INDOT has also given the city of Huntingburg approval for funding the engineering phase of the projects, and many committees have also been approved. The Market Street Park, 4th Street, Waterline, and the Waterforce Housing Project have been actively meeting with their partners. As for the Market Street Project, a public hearing will be held on March the 8th at 7 p.m. as part of a regular City Council meeting. Everyone is encouraged to put in their input from the community at the meeting. Other projects that have made headway so far in 2016 are the Senior Housing and Senior Center project, where Miller Valentine Group and TriCap have announced the lofts at St. Joseph and are accepting applicants who are interested in residency at that area. While it's anticipated that the lofts will open this summer, property owners have yet to figure out the loft's final decision. After this component of the senior housing has been decided upon, then other projects observed and the senior center can narrow down which site from which the former St. Joseph property can be utilized. Projects that are still pending due to the reapplication for grants depends on completion of a different stellar project. Some projects that depend on this reapplication are the Maintenance and Emergency Shelter, Community Gateways, and the 14th Street Reconstruction projects. Mayor Spinner also says that goals behind these projects are to make an investment in Huntingburg and also an investment in the quality of life for its citizens. Forest Park High School alum Allison Huffman has been chosen as one of the 33 Indianapolis 500 Festival princesses that will serve as ambassadors to this year's festival and race. The 2016 race will be the 100th running of the May Classic, held every Memorial Day weekend at the corner of 16th and Georgetown Street in Indianapolis. Huffman graduated from Forest Park in 2012 and is a senior at Purdue. The 500 Festival, a non-for-profit organization, announced that 33 college-age women across Indiana have been selected from a record number of applicants to serve as the 2016 500 Princesses. The 500 Festival Princess program has a long history of celebrating Indiana's most civic-minded, academically driven, college-aged women. Now serving as a 500 Princess provides young women with countless opportunities for leadership, networking, and of course, professional development. The 500 Festival Princesses will participate in the program's personal and professional development initiative, which empowers participants to make a profound impact with their community and in Indiana. Each 500 Festival Princess will receive a $1,000 scholarship made possible in part by the 500 Festival. 500 Festival Princesses are also provided with once-in-a-lifetime experiences, including involvement with the 500 Festival statewide community outreach programs, volunteering at the 500 Festival events, and participating in various Indianapolis Motor Speedway functions. These also include the pre-race ceremonies and Victory Circle celebration for the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500. This year's princesses represent 13 Indiana colleges and universities and 21 cities and towns across the state, with a cumulative GPA among the princesses being 3.5. The women were selected from hundreds of applicants based upon their communication skills, commitment to service, leadership, scholarship, and their professionalism. Holiday World and Splash and Safari is resurrecting an iconic train that was originally with the park as the park celebrates its 70th birthday. The ride, the Freedom Train, will be displayed at the park following a 3-year absence. The Freedom Train was replaced by a new train ride, the Holodog Express, and it was replaced in 2013. Park President Matt Eckert announced the return of the train recently in the first episode of the official Holiday World podcast. Eckert says the Freedom Train is an important part of the park and we're determined to bring it back and put it on display for generations of riders to see. Holiday World begins its 70th season on April the 23rd, and the Splash and Safari Water Park will open on May the 12th. The Jasper Chamber of Commerce and Vincennes University Jasper campus are once again set to host the second of the two 2016 legislative breakfasts featuring state legislators who represent the DuBois County area. The meeting is planned for 9 o'clock this Saturday morning at the Center for Technology, Innovation, and Manufacturing located on the VUJC campus. The event is expected to last until 10:30 a.m. and the public is invited to come and meet with District 48 State Senator Mark Mesmer of Jasper, as well as a meet and greet with District 63 State Representative Mike Braun, also of Jasper, and in attendance will also be District 74 Representative Lloyd Arnold of Leavenworth, as all three have confirmed that will be on hand this Saturday. Legislators will give updates about the current legislative session and answer questions from the audience. Once again, the public is invited and encouraged to attend the event sponsored by the Jasper Chamber of Commerce and VUJC. Make sure to keep it right here because up next we're going to take a look at your weather summary.